Welcome to week 4. This week we're going to talk about some different strategies and techniques that you can use to develop your child's play and interaction skills. Intensive interaction is an approach designed to help people at the early stages of communication development. It was developed by the Intensive Interaction Institute and they have lots of resources on their website and their YouTube channel. It's meant to be a fun and enjoyable way of developing your child's early communication. In week 1, you looked at the communication wall. Intensive interaction works on those fundamental early interaction and communication skills, including enjoying being with another person, developing attention span, learning to do sequences of activity with another person, taking turns in conversation, sharing personal space, understanding and using eye contact and facial expression, understanding and using physical contact, understanding and using non-verbal communication like gestures, and using vocalizations with meaning. The approach is used by a wide range of professionals, support staff, and families. Intensive interaction works by gradually developing enjoyable, relaxed, interactive sequences between you and your child, practicing the fundamentals of communication. The child takes the lead and the adult is relaxed and responsive, joining in with their chosen activities. There are different principles that can be used during intensive interaction. Watching, waiting, and tuning in to what your child is doing. See what they're interested in and try to enter their world in terms of physical position and how they're thinking. Follow your child's lead. Let them show you what to do. Don't do too much, just be guided by your child's play, movement, and vocalizations. Respond to what they're doing using body posture, imitation, and joining in. Make your voice, face, and body language look excited and interested in what they're doing. Imitation involves copying what your child does. That might be repeating vocalizations, physical behavior, or actions to respond in a way that is meaningful, recognizable, and enjoyable for your child.
Yes. We do spinning. Up. Oh, gosh, right by.
Joint focus involves looking at and exploring objects together, such as fabrics, photos, or toys, looking in the mirror together, watching bubbles, or listening to sounds together.
YouTube. YouTube.
YouTube. Sometimes children do not want to share their toys. In that case, try to have matching objects instead of you taking your child's toy to copy them. For example, both hold matching cars, pom-poms, or shakers. Joint action. Do things together or at the same time. Share rhythm, play with instruments, play with a ball, pass objects, sing action songs, make noises together, or play with water.
I am the old apple. And he said,
She notices that I'm copying her movements.
down the die, down the die.
Down, down, down.
Down the only dice.
Whee!
Oi,
Whee!
oi.
I tried changing the movements a little bit, which she noticed, creating a lovely opportunity for joint attention.
Whee!
Daddy, don't worry.
You're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your
Action
hands.
songs are another lovely
If
opportunity
you're
for joint
happy and you
attention.
know it and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Eye contact and exchanging facial expressions. This might involve playing games like peekaboo, pulling faces, or looking in the mirror together, exchanging facial expressions like smiles, winks, tongue movements, yawning, or sneezing. Peekaboo. Building anticipation. Start the activity, then pause to leave space for the child. It builds tension and gives them a chance to show anticipation. For example, saying ready, steady, go, with a big pause in between steady and go for your child to make a physical movement, eye contact, or vocalization.
Ready, steady. In the big pause after ready, steady, the girl indicates go by blowing.
Again. Blow. 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 Ready, steady.
Leaving a big pause gives the girl lots of time to anticipate and take a turn in the game. She indicates go by touching the balloon.
Go! It's really useful to pause sometimes while you wait and see what your child does next. And don't forget to stop when they've had enough, even if it's only been a very short interaction. Short, enjoyable play together is much more beneficial than a longer interaction that leaves everyone feeling frustrated. Your child might do some unusual behaviours or make unusual noises, and you might even feel a bit strange copying them. However, it's important to try and copy all of these, unless they're unsafe or inappropriate behaviours like running away in a dangerous place, mouthing unsafe toys, or drawing on the walls. You don't necessarily need lots of props for intensive interaction, as you can use expressions, vocalizations, and body movements. However, some equipment that can be useful includes scarves, musical instruments, bubbles, balls and ball runs, mirrors, balloons, cause and effect toys, sensory materials like feathers or brushes, tunnels, wind-up toys, or slinkies. It's really important to follow your child's lead, so use objects that they're interested in. In summary, the main principles of intensive interaction are that you hold back and wait for your child, stay relaxed and respond to what your child does, following their lead. There are lots of different ways of responding, including imitating, joining in, and building anticipation. Try to spend 5 minutes a day where you avoid other distractions and really focus on your child and trying to use intensive interaction in response to what they're doing.